hide in the closet, hold their hands together, thinking about the time and place they want to go. When they open their eyes, they will go where their hearts want to go. The male actor used this ability to return to the party he attended a few days ago. He moved closer, kissed this girl on the lips, then went back to the closet. After he finished, his expression looked so refreshed. On his 20th birthday, his father told him about the family's secret and asked him if given the opportunity, what he would use this superpower for. The main actor replied, "I will enjoy all the girls in the world." Wow, he said to do, just in time for his sister to invite her classmate over for the holidays. She's a super attractive blonde. The main actor looked at her passionately. She was sunbathing that day, so she asked the main actor to apply sunscreen for her. Unfortunately, he spilled all the sunscreen on her. So he quickly ran into the closet, traveled to the time before making the mistake. The second time he was quite calm. His technique must be called excellent. Even she was surprised. Oh, real cool. But happy days are always short. She has to leave tomorrow. The main actor finally musters up the courage to confess. But she said, "It would be nice if you confessed to me early. Then maybe I would agree." He thought, this is simple. Then he went into the closet in the room and traveled to the past few days. Then confessed to her again. But the result received the answer that, "You should come at the last night. Maybe there will be a surprise." This time the main actor completely understood. After all, it's because his level is low. If someone doesn't love you, no matter what you do, they won't love you. After seeing her off, the main actor's heart was dumbfounded. He intends to go to the city to find true love, but works at a law firm, where all men are. That night his co-workers took him to a bar. Here, he met the most beautiful girl he had ever seen. The main actor started flirting with her. He got the girl's phone number very quickly. They made an appointment to meet tomorrow. But when he returned home, his friend complained to him. On stage today, there was an actor who forgot his words, ruined his passionate script. The main actor softened his heart, decided to help him once. He went into the closet. He returned the night the mistake happened. He used paper to remind the words in the back, to make the actor smooth acting. But he was not happy when he found out that the other girl's phone number had disappeared. He recalled the scene that day when they met. She once said she likes to see art exhibitions. The main actor immediately ran over there. He waited a whole week. She finally arrived. Suffocating scenes also occurred. She already has a boyfriend. The girl he liked has a boyfriend. What should he do? Look at this guy's actions. At first, he pretended to be curious, asked the two of them when and where they first met. Then he rubbed his hand and went into the closet, traveled to that day. Then he set the time when she showed up, to come out. Then he used the words that tricked her into dating him, because he understood partly her story, so his every word touched the girl's heart. The two of them progressed rapidly. That night she took the main actor to her house. That night, the main actor had to go back in time 3 times, to show her the best scene. The two quickly developed into lovers. They go to work and get off work together. That day, the main actor booked a movie ticket, but the main actress was unable to go because of an emergency. After leaving, the main actor met the blonde girl before. He ran to greet her, but unlike before, she was very enthusiastic. Even asked the main actor to have dinner. After drinking, she asked the main actor to take her home. When they got to the hotel, she kept flirting with him, but the main actor refused. He ran all the way home. Through this time, he believed in how much he loved the main actress. When he got home, he proposed to the main actress. "Do you agree to marry me? Agree or leave?" "Let me think." "Yes." On the day of the wedding, the main actress wore a red dress, indescribably beautiful. All the guests at the wedding stood up. The main actress walked slowly to the main actor. He was on the cloud 9. Every strand of hair fluttering has the flavor of happiness. It wasn't long before the two had their first baby. The days are so happy and sweet. But on that day, bad news came. His sister had an accident. He immediately ran to the hospital. Seeing his sister's face full of wounds, he quickly asked what happened. His sister said she broke up with her boyfriend. When she was angry, she drank and drove. After finding out about the situation, he ran into the small room of the hospital, traveling through space before the day of the incident. Then he told his sister about their family's secret. She didn't believe it. He then took his sister to a room. When they opened their eyes, they went back to the day she met her boyfriend. They happened to see her unfaithful lover flirting with another girl. The sister immediately went up to fight for a battle. After releasing the anger, the two returned to the present. Sister also got rid of the obsession. First time using superpowers to help a loved one. The main actor is very happy, but when he returned home to see his daughter, he was stunned. His daughter transformed into a boy. This guy has a superpower that can avoid shame. Every time something went wrong, he would hide in the closet and close the door. When he opened his eyes, he was back in time before it happened. When his sister had an accident, he went back to the time before the accident, so that his sister could see the real face of her unfaithful lover. But when he returned home, he found his daughter turned into a boy. He went to his father to ask why such a thing happened. The father told him, "When you have children, if you go back to the past, your child will not be that child anymore. If it changes, chances are the baby won't be born." The main actor was panicking. He could only go back back to the day of the car accident, so that everything happened as usual. Fortunately, the younger sister quickly escaped the obsession of her unfaithful lover. After a period of time, the main actor had a second child. On that day, his mother called. His father went to the doctor and was diagnosed with cancer. He didn't have a few weeks to live. The main actor came to his father, asked him why he didn't go back to the time before he got sick. His father told him, "In life, there is always gain and loss. We don't need to try to get everything good." He doesn't understand. The father immediately told him to go to do one thing. You go back to a very ordinary day. Then before going to bed, go back to that day again. Use all the attitudes that day again. The main actor followed suit. That day went by uncharacteristically. When he just went to work, he was harassed by his superiors, causing him to be in a bad mood. He went to bar breakfast in a hurry. Although the lawsuit was won, he was not happy. On the train home, music from a man's headphones sounded. The main actor got mad. He came home, after saying goodnight to his wife. Finally ended a troubled day. Now missing one more step, he lived that day once again. This time the main actor completely understands what his father said. He uses all the attitude. When his colleague was scolded by his superior, he immediately helped his colleague scold the superior. He was not in a hurry to go bar breakfast. His cheerful face also made the staff more comfortable. The lawsuit was won. He happily teased his colleagues. On the train home, he didn't argue, but danced to the beat of the song. He understood everything his father said. Since then, he has always returned one day before. The first is to face the freshness and horror of the world. The second is to enjoy leisurely life. After a while, his father passed away. The main actor hid in the room again, traveling back to when his father was still alive. He and his father talk and play the ball together, but people are always forward. His wife wants to have another child. He hesitated. If he agrees, he can't travel back to the past to visit his father anymore. On the other hand, if he doesn't accept it, his loved one right now will have a hitch in their heart. That night the main actor returned to the past for the last time. He kissed his father. My father. The main actor now has 3 children. His life is very happy, though traveling to the past might give you one more chance. But there are many things that people need to go through. Whether it is bitter or sweet, there is a meaning to its existence. Because when there is suffering, happiness makes people feel more satisfied.